is that number itself. So that becomes 12 plus 2, or 14. So the determinant of this array, this 2 by 2 array, is 14.
So it's kind of like matrices?
There's definitely a relationship with matrices. The use of determinants actually preceded matrices for some reason, but historically it did.
Is it supposed to be minus 12? Or is it supposed to be equal 12?
Equals 12 plus 2.
Okay.
So if I did 5, 6, negative 1, negative 2,
5, weird line, negative 2, line, minus 6, weird line, negative 1, line, equals negative 10 plus 6.
Negative 4.
all right, 2 by 2, got it. In essence, in the end, the 2 by 2 matrix is that minus that. So if I have 3, 8, 7, 4, that's going to be 12 minus 56, negative 44.
What happens when you have a box with multiple or more than just 2 by 2?
3 by 3.
All right, let's do a 3 by 3. And by the way, and I don't think there's an exception to this, but there's probably some math person out there who's done it. Don't erase this. It's going to be an even number. 2 by 2, 3 by 3, 4 by 4. I've never seen a determinant of 5 by 6.
There are matrices like that.
Yes, there are. Just not determinants. All right. 1, 3, 4. I'm just going to set it up. Upper left-hand corner. Block out that row and column. What I'm left with is a negative 1, negative 2, 8, 9, minus. Next number.
Oh, sweet dear.
7, negative 2, 0, 9, plus 4, 7, negative 1, 0, 8.
Then you just do it again.
Yeah.
Make that a negative 1, 9. Then negative 2, 8.
Yeah, so that'd be 1 times negative 9 minus negative 10, minus 3, and that would be 63 minus 0. That plus right here, this is because minus negative 10. Plus 4, 56 minus 0. And so we end up with 1 minus 189 plus 224, give a number.
So it's like determinantception.
Why is,
What do we do plus for?
as you're going across, it's positive, negative, positive. So that's why it's positive 1 here, negative, positive.
Yeah. Well, how do we do this in terms of an equation like this?
All right.
You know.
If I have 3 equations, 3 unknowns. 5a plus 3b minus 2c equals 4. 7a minus 2b plus c equals 8. And negative 1a plus 3b minus 5c equals negative 3.
So long story short, you just plug in the 7, like the things with the A, B, C's.
All right, the way it works is that a is equal to, it's going to be a fraction. The denominator is just these coefficients. So 5, 3, negative 2, 7, negative 2, 1, negative 1, 3, negative 5. A is the first one. You line them up so all the A's are first, B's, so the same variable is the same order here. The numerator is going to look very similar to this, except for the fact that which one are you trying to solve? If I'm trying to solve for the first one, then the first column is going to change. So the second 2 columns will be the same, minus, so So 3, -2, 3, -2, 1, -5. And the first column is, well, I gotta bring these in at some point, and this is where I do it. This is known as Kramer's rule. And that's gonna wait until Wednesday.
That's. Yep. Now, quick question before we,
Yes?
what are the main things that are gonna be on the test tomorrow?
It's just 18.
The electric force, the electric field, the electric potential energy, the electric potential.
So there's gonna be a project with electric flux as well.
I mean, electric flux is in there. It's all just Coulomb's law.
And force field flux.
And capacitors, don't forget capacitors are part of chapter 19.
So 18 and 19.
Yeah,
So will
chapter
it be
18.
just, like the stuff on the master sets just worded differently and set up differently? That's all.
Yeah, I mean, the master sets are old test problems.
Oh.
Do you know how many questions are on it?
No.
Have you made it?
No.
Yes.
Years ago, I would write the test far in advance, and then some students figured out that if they asked me questions, hey, could you do an example problem of such and such? What always pops into my head is one almost identical to what's on the test. And I thought, you know, then I'm teaching to the test. So I try not to make it too far in advance.
Maybe the day before. Wow. He's pushing it.
I mean, the template, I go through, I pick one of the old tests that random, use that as my starting point, and then I modify it.
You say you did something to get back.
Oh, yes, thank you.